Okay, wow, good morning.
It is morning.
It's a new day.
We're shivering, cold, but we're here.
It's still 8 degrees.
And we're glad you've joined us again.
So we've come back to you. Look at that beautiful view there that's the Captain Cook Bridge. We can actually see that from where we are. It's only a traffic bridge, but yeah, the runners will be coming across the Goodwill Bridge, which you can see just behind that one. Vlad's not quite there yet, but he is coming in to finish, so we expect to see him in the next 20 to 30 minutes, maybe about 20 minutes.
Yeah, somewhere around there.
Yeah. So, unfortunately, it looks like he's not going to come in under that course record, which is went a few minutes ago, 19:53. He should have come in at 12:53 if he was going to achieve that. I think this course is a little different.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
just different course.
Slightly different this year. Just logistics. You know, you can't always... What goes on out there, rain, fires, burning off, you know, we just had to adjust it. So, that tracker keeps jumping along.
Yeah,
so
he's moving.
He's moving well. Look, it's still a pretty good time for... Just remember, it was dark when they set off this morning. Ben was there, I wasn't. I was still in bed. No, I was up at 5 a.m.
No, you were up. You were just doing different things.
Yeah.
Just getting your run in, which is good. That's what you do.
Yeah, but it's been an amazing day and just amazing to have so many doing a miler all at the same time.
Absolutely. It's been just an absolutely cracking day, perfect conditions. Couldn't ask for a better day in terms of like just no rain and it doesn't get too warm. It's not too cold right now, although I'm shivering only because I'm standing here with a bit of breeze.
I think it's comfortable running weather, probably
Yes.
ideal running weather right now. They won't be cold if they're moving well. And certainly, what a beautiful picture there of Brisbane. You can see the Story Bridge. That's that little thing there. We've got the city here. That's the Botanic Gardens we're looking at in the foreground. We're panning around now to that Victoria Bridge and the go-between bridge, which the runners come across. It's a footbridge, a pedestrian bridge. All of our runners have had to make their way across there. So Vlad's now making his way along what's called the Mangrove Walk. Another really beautiful little footpath that takes them over the river. It's a walkway that takes you sort of over the river just amongst the mangroves, which is actually a really, really nice little walk there, right near QUT, the Queensland Uni of Tech, and Gardens Point. So he'll be probably cruising along there quite comfortably, I hope. He'll get to run along. We're just seeing the path there that he'll be running along to finish. So he'll be making his way along there and then hit the stairs and be making his way up here on top of the cliffs. So yeah, on the Mangrove Walk there, that little tracker just keeps jumping as the satellites catch up. I think at every 30-second feed. So I'll just give you an update of where the other guys in the field are. So in second place is David Vroom. He's a fair way back. So I think he's now on the Red Bull... he's on the Red Bull hill climb. Ryan Crawford, he will be... he's done Kokoda and guess what he's doing, Ben?
Oh, is he really?
Yeah. Cucumber sandwiches.
I was going to say, is it cucumber sandwiches?
It's time for cucumber sandwiches. He's on that Litchfield track making his way towards checkpoint 5. But yeah, you can see there the tracker showing, this one's showing Vlad here.
Yeah.
So this is the Mangrove Walk. So we think it's about 2 to 3K, that last little bit. And it's flat. So if you've got some a little bit left in there, see, this is the path he'll be following. The final, they're not the stairs he comes up. They're just another set of stairs. In fact, when the river flooded back in February, all of this was underwater.
Wow.
Yeah, and it's probably up above that second rail. See those 3 rails? It's above that second rail. You could just see the top rail. So that gives you a bit of an idea of how high the water's come up. But it's a really, really beautiful run. Look at that. The cliffs are always lit up at night.
Yeah.
So, it's a real pleasant run coming in any time of day. But, really, really beautiful little run along here at night. with the city lights, the Story Bridge over there lit up in the centre there now. The lights of the city reflected. This is what we call Riverside. As you can see, they actually do a little, if you're looking here, they do come around. They're kind of opposite. He's actually opposite us, directly behind us right now, according to this tracker. If you can see. But then, of course, he has to come across the river and make his way along that path there we see. What an amazing city. How amazing is it? Like, I'm
listening to you talk about it with such passion because it's beautiful, and this is your backyard. And
you saw the subtropical rainforest, those beautiful trees and those little trails that they're running. And some of these are not too far from so we just here. This is where I've just gone off that little screen there. The trails are literally just
there.
Minutes from there. Yeah. So,
and they've just come from there, off those beautiful trails, onto this beautiful,
a bit of a run through the city. But look at what you've got to do to finish that little the cliffs lit up. They are just beautiful.
It'd be such a buzz right now seeing that, and knowing you're so close to the finish, looking at that, going, wow.
Yeah. So I'll just give you a bit of an update while we're waiting for. We can see. So I just saw that. David has made his way up. He's finished the Red Bull climb. Just want to see if we can find out, just while we're waiting for Vlad to come in, where our leading female is. So that's Mari. She's still running strong. Look, she's still a couple of hours away, but she's very clearly having a great lead there. And our next female is a little way back. That's... Sorry, I'm just trying to find her. That was Karen. I thought I saw her. You'll often see, if you're clicking around on this, the live feed. Yeah, we're just waiting for Vlad. He'll come along here. We'll catch him when he gets here. You'll quite often see runners together.
Yeah, that's right.
And it's really not unusual at night. You hook up with a few. Yeah, and you truck along together for a little while. Here's the young gun in the field, our young runner, Jackson Bailey, our 19-year-old student. He's coming in currently in 4th place.
Wow.
I know. Amazing, hey? So he's actually heading towards that checkpoint 5. We'll just take you back now. See if we can see if Vlad's crossed the river. Okay. So we're at Gardens Point. So we've just panning. So he'll be crossing that footbridge. You can see just behind the bridge in the foreground there.
Yep.
He'll be on that bridge now. So it'll be the last. Well, beside the stairs, you got to get up here. It's the last little hill, and that bridge will probably feel like a pretty big hill. It probably feels like
for more than
it's another pinchy hill, and it is. It's quite a little up and it's up and over. Yeah, it's pretty tough when you're near the end of a longer run to run over that little bridge. So yeah, we're hoping if we look around, we might be able to see the lights underneath that Victoria Bridge there as they come through there. Look at the moon.
It's all
good morning. How amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we hope we see Mari before the sun comes up. That would be awesome.
Yeah.
We know Vlad's not quite on, he's gone over that course record. But still amazing run. Still a really strong run.
Looks like he's definitely going to take the win, that's for sure. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Moving across
on the bridge. Yeah. So yeah, the guys are actually gone down the stairs with a camera. So we'll pick him up before too long.
It's so good to see him.
Can I just scroll? Yeah. Oop. Just try and find our 2nd place female, Karen, and see how she's going. There's Mari. She's up on that Mount Nebo break, doing those pinchy hills again. Actually, she'll have a great view of the city up there.
Yeah, right
where she is about now. There's a beautiful view of the city from up there. It might seem so far away right now. It
But
probably
they're
does.
not really. They are and they aren't.
Yeah. Well, considering where they've been,
Yes. How much ground they've already covered.
yeah. If we move this over, you'll see they've been all the way out
Oh,
here.
yeah.
Yeah. So it's a really amazing.
Come on, Vlad. We're
Yeah.
waiting for this tracker to move once again. Which means he's over the side of the river, closer to us. No doubt he'll have a pacer with him right now.
Yeah, he has a pacer with him.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure it's Kieran O'Brien.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Kieran actually was our inaugural winner.
That's correct. Yeah.
So this is how good our trail running community
That's
is.
it. The support.
Yeah.
Yeah. Local
They'll come
support,
out and
local
give you a hand.
knowledge.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, he's another coaster, isn't he?
Yeah.
A
He
Gold
is now.
Coaster.
Yes.
Oh, but I think he'll be enjoying this.
Yeah,
You reckon he'll be
absolutely.
really enjoying this?
Yeah. The track has just moved.
Yeah.
He's
so
across.
he's on this side of the river. So we may see them come under that bridge there. I can see flashing lights,
Yeah,
but
I'm
that
wondering
doesn't
if that's-
mean. Yeah.
It is.
Yeah. So you see there's a ferry terminal there. Another one of our ferry terminals that took a bit of a bashing in the floods.
Yeah.
But the Brisbane City Council did an amazing job of cleaning this up. I ran through here. I walked along the top of the cliffs and took some photos and got a feel for how bad the flooding was on that day.
I see some lights moving there.
Yeah.
That could be them.
So yeah, that's the Maritime Museum ferry terminal. So yeah, it looks like they're moving along the river underneath that bridge now.
Yeah, most definitely.
Yeah, I can see that. Cool.
That's exciting. Such great work from, once again, the guys from Element picking all of this up for us so we can all see it unfold in real time.
So big hello to all those guys in Newcastle who are following along on Facebook. Trust you found the link and listening in here. I hope we're doing a good job for you. I hope we see a lot more of you up here next year.
Exactly.
Look at the weather.
Yeah.
It's been an amazing day. It's a bit cold, but there's no wind.
Mm.
Oh, right on
Like
cue,
you
we've
said
got a
before,
helicopter.
perfect running conditions, though.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, so that looks like a headlamp coming through there.
Flicker.
Yeah.
The all familiar flicker.
Yeah. So these are dual paths here. We have the bikes have their path and the runners have ours. Yeah. So keep it separate. Keep it safer. Because a lot of people do commute. We have such a great trail and path network.
Yeah.
So this might be one of our 110k runners, is it?
Yeah. What's that?
Or is that?
He looks happy.
Yeah.
He knows how close he is. Unreal. Look at that.
He probably hasn't needed those poles for a while, but he's still got.
Hands too frozen
Maybe
to
he
probably
thinks
put
he
them
needs
away.
them going up the stairs. Yeah. Yeah. Look at this great view you get running in.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah. So we're looking here at Riverside City, the city bit there. And the cliffs, of course, are always lit up. A lot of people do a bit of abseiling here,
Yeah.
bit of rock climbing and abseiling.
Pan around.
Yeah.
We'll see him, no doubt.
Yeah.
Yes.
Here we go. So that'll be Kieran there guiding him along.
Yep.
Yeah.
That familiar running form of Kieran O'Brien, Cobb we call him.
Here he goes. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. Oh,
He looks good, eh?
yes.
So he's done this. Well, I think when Vlad ran the 110 back in 2019, the course actually finished at the Maritime Museum, which he's just run past.
Yeah.
So he won't have run this bit unless he's come down and checked it out a bit earlier. But yeah, he's looking comfortable.
Oh,
yeah. Awesome. Great work by the camera guy there.
Yeah.
Here's our classic Redman. Yeah, how cool is this?
So
Coming in
good.
the city, yeah.
Yeah.
And Kieran there just guiding him in along this last bit. I use those taps there all the time in summer.
Look at that.
Yeah, good on you, Kieran.
Yeah, absolute champion.
Bring him home. Of course, Kieran did 200 miles not too long ago.
Yeah.
Up over in South Australia. So yeah, this bit was all muddy and I couldn't run this path for a couple of weeks because it was all muddy and yucky through there. And look at the grass has come back.
Yeah, it's all coming back.
It's all been cleaned up. Yeah. Yeah, this was all underwater. Yeah, great photo there of the cliffs where the rock climb. This is where the rock climbers spend a lot of time.
Yeah,
going up and down here. Yeah. There would be 20 to 30 people some mornings rock climbing. Yeah.
There's a lot of cheering happening up here.
Yeah.
People starting to get excited.
We've got a few 110k runners still coming in.
Yeah.
Of course, they only started half an hour after. Yeah, I've run along here about this time of the morning.
Really?
Because I've been jet lagged.
Oh, and you just got up and got it done.
I just got up and went, I'm just going to go for a run, yeah.
And you know it's lit up and safe.
Yeah,
and
that's it.
Yeah.
It's really well lit.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
And it gets quite busy with picnickers and stuff. It's a really great place for a picnic. Of course, when we have River Fire in September, this is packed.
Yeah.
Absolutely
packed.
packed.
You wouldn't go running much.
You know, no spare space, yeah. Nah. Yeah, you can probably still use the path. Okay, so here's the stairs. So he's about to do that Sunto stair climb. And so these are really skinny, quite steep stairs. It's actually easier, I find it easier coming up these stairs and going down.
There we go.
Here we come.
High vis stands out.
But you can see where they've just run along the path. So they're just coming along that path there where those lights are. They've come along that path, which is, nicely lit there. You can see the bridge in the background. To our right, right over in the... So where they've come from is right on our right here. Mm-hmm. We can see Mount Cootha and the towers of the TV stations when it's light.
He's moving on
so,
those
of course,
stairs
Blad's done
really
UTA,
well.
so he's no stranger to doing these kind of stairs at the end of an event. And there's we haven't counted them yet, have we?
No.
We're going to have to go down and count them, Ben.
Yeah, that was my job,
You or
wasn't
me?
it?
Yeah, that was your job. We're going to go down and count them a bit later, see how many there are.
There it is.
There we go. Final bit. Take the vis off. Yeah, but you don't need that now. No more road.
Oh,
So yeah, these stairs are just to a ride. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, well, I love it. See, how good is our running community?
Yeah. Hug at the top of the stairs.
I can't wait to I get Kieran's perspective as well. No, not that way. Yeah.
Yes.
It is a bit deceiving because they do need to run around the park.
Running past.
So he would have seen us. We can see him, but we have to send him up the stairs and around the park before they can come back down this.
Finish shoot.
Yeah, finish shoot. So yeah, there's just a few more stairs. I'll run around this park and we'll see him. You can just see Shona here. And Kieran's pace. So Kieran won this.
He's going to hold it.
Yeah, so Kieran's here. Kieran is the inaugural winner of this event. He came back in 2019 was their first year, 2020 was the second year. Came back in 2020 and had a great fight with Nolis.
Right.
Nolis took it out that year. They came down to the last 20k. Yeah. And that was, again, it was with crew. Crew can do so much for your event. And your pacer can really, getting the right pacer, right crew can really make a big difference. The first year Nolis crew were the Wallies.
The
They were dressed up as Where's Wally, yeah. They were wearing red and white stripes. It was really awesome.
Look at that smile on Kieran's face.
Yeah.
He's still checking though. He wants to make sure he's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And of course we had Matt Crean last year. He took out the course record. Here he comes. So yeah, he's been out to Mount Glory. They started at Coromelling Park 5 a.m. this morning in the dark. Sun's come up, the sun's set. It's a new day.
He's won the 110 previously, 2019.
Yeah.
And now he is...
Couldn't get here last year, but he's back again this year.
2022 Brisbane Trail Ultra 100 mile male champion, Vlad Shadrov.
Woo! Well done.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, 1:21 a.m. Well done.
There it is, a finishing time of 20 hours and 21 minutes and 8 seconds for Vlad, the champion.
Yeah. We've got a very small but dedicated crowd here to welcome him in, which has been amazing. We'll give him a few minutes to... I don't know about you, but when I finish these events, I just want to be horizontal.
As quickly as possible.
Yeah, I lie down on the grass if there's some grass.
Yeah, right.
Oh, the end of Trail Walker Sydney, I lay down on the wet ground. I didn't care. But, yeah. No, I don't know. Each to their own, though.
That's right. Some like to just got to stand around for a little bit.
So it's just having a bit of a chat there with Shona.
Yeah.
Yep, our race director. No, he gets a buckle.
110k runner.
Yeah. She could come over here and talk with us.
Yeah.
That would be great.
Andy, if you can hear me, maybe just nudge them this way to speed up for a chat. Nudge Vlad over to the commentary room once he got him over.
So I'm sure his partner Cheryl is back home watching this live, and the guys in Newcastle. Hello. And we hope to see you here next year. Unfortunately, the bar's closed. Can't get a pizza or anything now, but hey.
Look, Kieran's making sure he's okay.
Yeah.
Getting what he needs.
Vlad will come over in a few minutes.
Okay. Yeah. No worries. Ah, so we check out where our second place is
Yeah.
while we
Let's
wait.
do that.
Probably worth wondering.
So our second place is David Vroom. Yeah, David's, where is he? He's done the Red Bull climb. I think maybe earlier we were looking at, we were showing you some footage of crossing the Simpson Falls. So I think he's just crossing those falls now, and he'll be making his way into Barden, the Colgan circuit, which is still there's still some bit of rocky trails. There's a bit of a climb up out of that from the falls up to the ring road. They cross the road. There should be a marshal there. Make sure they get across that road safely. And she should have a pacer. He'll have a pacer with him that'll be helping to make sure they get across those roads safely. There's usually not much traffic up there this time of night, but it's still a road. In third place, I think Ryan
Crawford.
So he's had his cucumber sandwiches.
Only just.
And he's making his way to the summit up at Mount. He'll be just approaching that summit, Mount Cootha, the lookout there, and he'll be looking forward to getting to that Brisbane Trail Runners checkpoint 6.
Yeah.
And they'll probably be looking forward to seeing another person as well. We have a lot of fun at checkpoints.
Yes.
You spend a bit of time at checkpoints, Ben?
Yeah, absolutely. Many times over the years. And the atmosphere at Checkpoint
Yeah,
6,
especially
even
if
at the
you go
start of the 10K
Yeah,
today, was a lot of excitement. Very well organised too down there.
And they'll have gas heaters like we have here to try and keep them warm. They'll have be trying to look after the runners when they come in.
Yeah.
And cheering them in, and so they go to a lot of effort. So and I think that's one of the longest checkpoints. They're there the longest.
Yeah, you did say that they'll be the last ones to pack up tomorrow.
And they'll be the last ones to pack up tomorrow too,
yeah.
So, but they do have a great crowd that come out and help every year, so that's fantastic. So he'll be looking forward to he'll be hitting a bit of downhill running. So our third place is over here. No, this is probably one of our guys that started at midnight last night.
Yeah.
So he's now been on the go for over 24 hours. They've seen the sunrise. Yeah, but they've been out there a full day, over a day now.
Yeah.
So they're into their third day.
Yeah.
Third day?
Well,
we started,
25 hours.
No, technically they started on Saturday and now it's Sunday.
Yeah.
So second day. Still, these guys are doing remarkably well to be out there and moving.
Incredible.
And if he's there now, he's done most of the hard work. He's approaching Kokoda. So you can probably see here, I'll just make my hand big, if I can. Yeah. You can probably see the lines there on the map in how close together they are. That gives you an indication of how steep it is.
Yeah, gotcha. Yes.
Yeah. So he's still got to get up there. And even when you're only doing like 10, 15, 20K run, that's still a...
huge effort.
He probably won't go continuously up here. So we're actually going back down to we've got some e-scooters on the path down there by the river. So he's about to come up Kokoda. He's probably hiking. He's actually just crossed the road there, Gap Creek Road. There's a little bridge, and then head up this trail. Let's look where we've got here. Andrew Moore, he's one of our another milers. Still moving well. He's now left that Coromulling checkpoint, so he'll be looking forward to. He should be revitalised. He should have had some refreshments and made sure he's warm to get through these early hours of the morning when it does get its coldest. I think this is the hardest part of any ultra, is getting through that, fighting that sleep deprivation, that 2 a.m, 3 a.m. period. If you can get through to that 4, 5 a.m. and you're getting closer, you can start to see the sunrise.
Yeah.
That sort of livens you up. But this 2 to 3 a.m. period is really hard. So anyone that goes into a checkpoint now is going to find that seriously tough. So here's another one of our 110K runners coming in. No doubt really looking forward to... he's coming along the river walk here. He's coming along here.
That's got to give you a lift.
Past the Redman.
They've got to give you a lift, like all of the lights, and of course they've already said, but also just the fact there's someone there, the camera, following your
when you're out
movement.
When you're out on this Colgan circuit, up here, when you're out on the Colgan circuit, it's still really dark out there. That's a trail and there's no lights on it. So it's a bit surreal to have been out in the trails all day and the wilderness practically, done those gnarly, pinchy trails, and then to be, now got to run in the city, But no one's up this time of night. No one but us. But he's still running.
Yeah,
he's not walking, he's running. That's awesome.
He's running well.
Yep. Still moving.
Those
I think at this point, though, everything hurts. And I always say to my those I run or coach or run with, if it hurts to walk and it hurts to run, why not just run and get it over with sooner?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, very smart.
Just get it done. Yeah, just keep moving.
Yeah.
I find you just keep moving, get into a rhythm.
Yeah.
I try to count. What do you do when you find it hard going?
Just break it down into small, bite-sized chunks, tree to tree. Just focus on the next thing in front of you and make that the next goal. And then once you've achieved that, make the next thing the next goal. And I find count, anything to distract me. Okay.
is really good. So I'll start counting. I've counted up to 1,600 and something.
Just to take your mind off everything else.
1, 2, and then it's 1,600 because it takes longer to code 1,501, 1,502. You know?
Well, what's they up to again?
Look, I honestly know, but I know it was over 1,500. But that was in last one standing.
Right.
A bit different, yeah. Okay. So yeah, our first female,
Marie. Yeah.
Okay, so she's out on that Mount Nebo break. She's coming towards Walkabout Creek. Walkabout Creek, which is coming back into civilization, more or less. There's a few houses there. You know, by the reservoir, there's a few houses in here, so you're starting to feel like you're getting close, getting back into city, into civilization. It's actually probably the first point of civilization after being out on the trails is when you're approaching that Walkabout Creek area. You'd have a few more lights from the road as you come back towards the gap there. So, but she's still got to do that Rocky Creek bit, which can be a challenge in the dark. But yeah, so what was the course record for the woman was just under 24 hours, which Marie holds.
Yes.
Here's my piece of paper here.
It is just his special piece of paper.
23 hours, 29 minutes. So to come close to her record, we've got to do some math again.
Yeah.
Come close to her record, she'd have to come in before 4:30 a.m. So we're looking at, here's one of our 110k runners coming in. Okay, look, they're running.
Yeah.
I guess they're on the flat now after they've done other hills. Can we see who that is? Can you tell me who that one is?
Let me have a quick...
On your tracker there, Ben. And he's going, what's all the fuss about? What are you doing? He looks like he's got a lot of food, or maybe that's his empty packet. So he looks like he's been had a good nutrition plan. If he's still running with energy at this point, or you're running on fumes.
Well, it looks like Andrew Kerr.
Oh, yep, that's Andrew Kerr.
Yeah.
Or is this Andrew coming up here, up the stairs now?
Actually, that could be Andrew coming up the stairs right there.
We'll see them shortly. We'll see them just over here. So it is, again, it's deceiving. I hope he knows to go straight up those stairs, not to come towards us at near the arch here. It is a bit cruel, isn't it? Making them run past the finish and around the park. Yeah. Oh, no, someone's going to have to direct him. Yep, someone sent him.
Yeah.
So he's now just running in front of us just over there. So the Story Bridge is actually just down that road there we're looking at, where they're running towards it, but fortunately you have to run up into the park. And the Story Bridge Hotel, of course, just down there underneath the iconic Story Bridge. Oh, look, there's us.
Hey. So we'll happen to have a chat with Vlad shortly.
Maybe, is that Lockie? Maybe he'll go and catch him over there in the recovery area.
Yeah, see if he's
where there isn't a bar.
That's your disgust.
There are plenty of heaters. We've got a few people. It's surprising actually how many people have been waiting here at the finish. There's a few heaters. The medic over there, of course, to make sure everyone's safe, okay when they finish. Vlad didn't look like he needed the medic at all, so that's good. I think, what are we looking at here? These cranes behind me. I'm not sure what those buildings are being built there. it's a balmy 8 degrees.
You haven't checked in with Siri recently to see
No.
exactly what temperature
I've
is?
been asking Siri what the temperature is. She keeps telling me it's only 8 degrees. Hasn't changed. I'm sure it's getting colder.
It feels like it is getting colder, but...
Yeah, the runners, they will be filling this. I think they will be filling if they're not running very fast. Here we go, we're going to 100. This is Andrew. Is this Andrew finishing?
Oh, this is Andrew Kerr.
The 110K?
Yeah.
So yeah, again, they only started at 5:30 only. They did start at 5:30 a.m. this morning. So they've been out there 20 hours. They've run all the way out to Mount Nebo.
Mm.
They've done Township. They've conquered Township Break. He's got his knee really strapped up there, but he's, got it through.
Yeah, he's still running well at the end.
Yeah. The relief of the finish line. Okay. Oh, Vlad. Okay, let's come and have a chat with us.
We've got him.
Come into the light. Yeah.
You can do whatever you want right now.
So just come round. Oh, sorry. Hey, well done. Good to see you.
Congratulations,
I'm
mate.
just going to just get you to... Can you hold the mic?
This is fancy.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? I know.
Congratulations,
Guys,
bro. Thanks so much. Tough day.
yeah.
They all are, aren't they?
Yeah, we want to hear all about it.
I'm trying to hold that up to you.
Oh, yeah.
Can you hold that? You
Yep.
okay? Your arms okay?
Yeah, I'm just.
Mate, thanks for joining us. Firstly, congratulations,
Do you wanna
mate.
hold the light up?
Yeah, that'd be good. It's hurting my head.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there we go.
Not a problem.
Right.
Thank you so much. Yeah, that race today meant a lot to me.
Oh, wow.
I don't know why. It was
Yeah.
like something.
I can see the emotion. Thanks.
Yeah, I had a couple of crap races as you always do, and then to be able to come back and
Yep.
perform well, and then when we had one of the guys going, like the guy that was in second place doing really well.
Yeah.
I kind of knew if that I slipped up at all, I definitely wouldn't be finishing first. So the last 33 Ks felt like they went forever.
Yeah, well, it is a tough 33K. You think,
It is.
I'm over the trails, I've done the hills, and then you hit another one. Yeah.
But it's so rocky as well.
Yes, that
Like,
little
so-
bit. Yeah.
And I've got bad ankles. A couple of
Okay.
times I pulled out of UTA because of, well, I didn't pull out the second time, but it slowed me right down. And yeah, I rolled my ankles a couple of times in the first 30 to 40 Ks.
Oh, yeah.
And enough to be able to feel it all day and just go, is this going to come back to haunt me, or
Yeah.
will I be able to pull through? And
Yeah.
picked up my pacer at the earliest point we could.
Yeah, Kieran.
Yeah. And
Yep.
such a lovely guy.
Yeah.
Yes, isn't he?
Yeah, so Kieran, I don't know if you know, he was the inaugural winner of the 100 mile.
I know that, yeah.
Yes.
So when Shona, when we organised the pacer,
Yep.
she put a shout out to a few people, but she obviously put a special shout out to see if anyone could help me.
Yeah. Fantastic.
And he put his hand up straight away. And
Yeah.
he lives on the Gold Coast now,
Yes.
and he's busy. He's been moving, and he's
Yeah.
his family's here and everything, and to be able to just have someone give up their time
Yep.
and no questions asked.
But I think that's what we've been talking about this all day, actually.
Yeah.
It's like, how great is the running community? Because we haven't
Amazing.
been able
Yeah.
to... We've had a few years where we've been separated.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it's such a close-knit, tight community. It's just so nice to be back again and back running together, and you just see that camaraderie, that love
That's
for each other. It's
exactly,
amazing. I love
and
it.
that's one of the main reasons why the race meant so much.
Yeah.
Because since Tarawera in 2020, I haven't really been able to do a major race.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or
We
a miler.
followed that. Don't worry, that was amazing.
And then, I'm knocking on the door of Western States. That's all I
Yeah.
care about. And I had essentially a discretionary spot from that race, but it all got rolled over when the ownership changed. And it's just been like one hurdle after another. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to do 3 races. I'm going to try and do really well in them all.
Yeah.
And then put my foot forward, hopefully for next year.
Oh, I hope
Mate,
that comes
we're-
off, because
we're
I love
so
that.
stoked for you.
I follow it every year.
Yeah, I watched it.
always, Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just amazing race. It's so great to watch, and so it'd be really cool if we could see you running that.
Yeah,
It's really good to see you come back. It's been really
Thank
good.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, really excited to have you come do the miler. Didn't quite get that course record, but
Yeah.
I think the course is a little bit different and a bit harder. I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if it's harder than the other course, but it's really hard. It's like it's a much harder course than what it looks like on paper. Even if you look at the elevation gains and losses.
Yeah.
Just the rocks and.
Yeah, we spoke to Jill Fowler.
Okay.
We asked her. Said, "How'd you find it?" She said, "Yeah, that was hard because she hasn't run in Brisbane before."
Yeah.
Yeah.
So who won the other races?
Okay, so actually, I'm really sad to say that your 110k record went today.
Oh, did it?
Yeah.
That's all right. I didn't have a good day.
Yeah.
Well, I hurt my
110k.
I hurt my heel and I lost a lot of time. But
yeah. Oh, but Matt Carroll.
Okay.
Was it Matt?
It would have been, I'd say.
In the
So
110.
how did he go?
Mike Carroll.
Mike Carroll, yeah, he ran 11:08. You know, actually, what's really interesting is I think because I said to him, "Oh, you know, you really did improve," because he won that race here last year. I said, "You really did improve on last year's time. You know, you've really bought." I mean, I know the course is slightly different, but it's not
Heaps
easier.
different, yeah.
It might be a bit faster running because you've got a little less technical trail, but not huge difference. And he said, "Oh, I think he hadn't done UTA. Like last time he'd done UTA 6 weeks out." And I went, "Yeah, that, you know, you're coming in well rested. A lot of people are probably coming a little bit more rested because they're not doing that big
and
race."
You have to do that to do well here. Like as you know, it's just there's not many stairs.
No.
But there's lots of elevation and tricky running.
Yeah, absolutely.
So,
yeah.
oh, well done to him. That's a fantastic result.
And we had in the 30k who was that?
In 30k, Antonio Martinez
we had a
Perez.
Spanish runner, one of our Spanish runners, and Sarah was in the female in the 30k, really strong mountain runner. They found this course really fast because you know what running's. I don't know if you know what running's like in Europe. It's a lot more technical, a lot more rocky. Yeah, it is harder. They found this fast. So, but they did say it was challenging. So, and they did really enjoy it. So the overall was they did really like that.
What about the 60k? Because that was the other championship event, wasn't it, today? I think.
No, the main events were the 30.
Oh, the 30.
And
okay.
the miler.
So my mistake.
Jill took out the 60.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Not far behind her was Carol Robertson, and Carol's run every event here since it started. So she's a local from the sunny coast. She was second in the... So Carol, give you a bit of back. She was second in the 60k behind Steph in 2019. She finished second in the 110k in the following year. She finished fourth in the miler. And she's come back to do the 60 this year because she's going to do Comrades.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Well, that's another race that it'll be back on, which hasn't been on for a little while.
Yeah, a couple of years,
I do miss that. It's a different type of race. I'm not sure if I want to go again, but...
I've done Comrades. I think a lot of people... I think that was kind of my introduction to ultra running.
Yeah.
Was doing Comrades.
It's just special.
It's just... I mean, how often do you have an ultra covered on TV from sun up to sundown?
Exactly. I mean, but for me, it's more about the country. As well,
absolutely.
and the poverty and the separation between classes and
they just all come together and it's just so much support. They love the internationals when they come and run because we'll run in a blue number, you know, and so they know that you're an international runner and they just love you for coming to run their country. Yeah, how do you find that road, that last bit of road coming down?
I actually like it.
Yeah, I thought you would.
Yeah, I was looking forward to it. I'm better at running runnable terrain.
Yeah.
And because of my ankles a little bit, but I'm just better on the roads. And
so are you familiar with Township Break? That's one of those really steep...
That's the one that we went on today.
Yes.
Yeah, I went down there today.
Yeah.
And Karen was warning me.
Yeah.
And it was brutal. Yeah. And we were trying to get there before dark.
Yeah.
And we just got down it before it got dark.
Because it's a really steep...
And we had, towards the end, at least you can grab onto the ropes, you know, because it's savage. Like, I mean, I would love for some footage of that, and not that we got it, but to somehow put that somewhere because it would show...
Well, I've run it. Most people, when they do it the first time, they go, I'm never... And I did it too. I was I'm never going back there again. But I have been back.
Yeah.
Yeah, I might have to try and get some footage when I go there next time.
I was crawling on my hands and knees at a section.
Yeah.
Wow.
So that gives you an idea. So Ben's not that familiar with the trails.
No,
I've done a lot
not
of
at
running
all.
around these trails, but Ben hasn't. Yeah. Oh, do you want to get some rest? Do you want to have a bit of rest?
Yeah.
I might talk to you again tomorrow morning when we come back.
I'd appreciate that.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for the chat.
I'm sure the guys back home really enjoyed it. They'll be following the live
there's heaps
feed,
of people.
so.
It's great to have the event so
amazing,
well set up so that people can do that.
I think hopefully more of them will be up here with us next year.
I'm
Look
sure.
how good the weather was.
I know, it's perfect. Perfect weather.
Yeah.
Well,
All right, thanks so
congratulations,
much.
All right, thank you very much.
Congratulations.
Thanks, bud. Go
Thanks a
rest
lot.
up.
I will.
All
Okay.
right.
See you later.
Thanks.
Bye.
We got Drew
That was awesome.
Bestwick
Thank you so much.
coming up. We got Drew Bestwick coming up the stairs in the 100 mile. Not far away now.
So this is one of our 110k runners. So they're moving up those stairs okay.
No, Drew's in the 100 mile.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Yeah.
but he was one of our early
Yes,
starters.
I believe so, yeah.
So in the 100 mile, you did have the option of
Midnight start?
Midnight start.
Yeah,
that
or
just
a
meant
5
that
a.m.
you didn't risk coming in under that cut-off time. So you do get a bit extra time to finish. So if it's your first mile, you might want to have that take away that stress of making cut-offs and getting around this course, especially it's such a challenging course.
Yeah.
So yeah, he would have come in at still a massive achievement to be
Absolutely.
finishing, like, say, for 25 hours.
Yeah.
25 and a half hours he's been out there.
Look at him going up those stairs.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's just excitement and adrenaline right now, isn't it? It's just that moment. Knows exactly where the finish is.
This hill probably feels a bit hard. It is a bit of a hill.
Yeah. It's an incline.
And they've got his pacer there. Oh, did Vlad get his headlamp? Yeah, he did. Yeah, it's 100 miles. It's just another level.
Mm.
Of course, Americans do 100 miles all the time because, they work in miles.
That's right.
So they don't have too many 100k races.
Yeah.
They have a 50 mile or a 100 mile. So 50 miles being about 80k.
And it is
This
a
one,
huge
I think,
step up
yeah,
from
I think-
100k to 100
yeah.
mile, obviously.
Absolutely. Yeah. So yeah, he's survived township break, like Vlad was telling you.
Successfully, yes.
The secret there is to ski. We learnt bit of skiing, bit of what do you call it? Snow ploughing
Side
down
to
there.
side.
That's how steep it is. Yeah. So yeah, here we have another 100-mile finisher.
Stoked.
26. The finish line feels the same for everybody though. You've just got to. It's just amazing.
Nice work.
Oh, what a relief.
Yeah.
Everything hurts, I bet. Feet. Usually my hamstrings go. Oh, we got someone else coming up the stairs here.
Well, this is a 110k runner.
I think they've forgotten there's a Sunto on offer for the for the stair. Well, actually, they probably don't care. This is the Sunto stair climb. You see them. There's a timing mat down the bottom of the stairs before they. So if they don't run the course properly and go over the timing mat at the bottom, and then they're not in the event. So yeah, that's just something to keep in mind there. We got to go down and count those steps, don't we, Ben?
We do.
You do. You need to do that.
Yeah. I'll be back soon.
Okay. We might take a break from the live feed. We got here 110 runner come in. Miler there, happy to be finished.
Miler finish, yeah.
So might just take a moment, and hopefully we can come back and get the female winner coming
First
in.
female on that 100 mile, yeah. So we'll be back. We'll take a short break. And
we'll leave Shona there talking to our other miler finish. I think that's Drew, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He thought he couldn't do it. He said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna fucking go. I'm leaving him